Hi everyone, I'm Humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day everybody, to everybody. God bless you, and may our world be filled with love, peace, harmony, healing, sacred truth, and sacred honor. And may the historical truth be revealed and healed from local to global. May the historical truth of all be revealed and healed from local to global, and not the naughty Illuminati historical fabricated fiction that the naughty Illuminati ones want to put out here. And they know they're busted today. They know they're busted, and they know people are disgusted. So yes, people, here's a quote from Anna Anders. You know, where we allow corruption and cover-ups to always persist and exist, what I want to say is, why are we allowing it? Why have we allowed it all this time, from past to present? Our world is filled with corruption and cover-ups, and all I want to say is we have to always persist to resist the corruption and cover-ups. You know what I'm saying? We cannot accept the unacceptable, people. I mean, you know, there's so much going on in our world here today that it's incredible. It's incredible, but it all started by those that dominate, today, the multi-globalist media centers, if you will. So that's what's happening. The naughty Illuminati ones are putting out their fabricated Illuminati fiction stories, but when you go around the planet and take a trip, people, you're going to find out. You're going to see clearly for yourself. Like, if you come to naughty Illuminati corrupt Cleveland, Ohio, you're going to see that British Petroleum building. You're going to come to Cleveland, Ohio, and see the history of Standard Oil, Rockefeller. So it's the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, in the world, the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. It's the Illuminati, naughty Illuminati ones, the secret society ones, and they know it is. And so yes, we're talking about the Jesuits. Yes, we're talking about the corrupt Catholic Church that allowed and knew that they were going to do these things. Now, why are we celebrating St. Valentine's Day again? Can someone tell me how that originated and how it ties into corrupt corporate Wall Street America today, and who actually and factually, financially benefits from all this money and funding of all of it? So I want to give a shout out real quick here. I'm going to go back to my family pictures again, and I'm going to talk to you about a few more things, because I want to highlight these things that need to be spoken about. I'm Humbly Anna Anders on this YouTube channel, and this is how I roll. Thank you. So, again, I'm so grateful to my sacred family tree. I am so, hey, Grandma Myrtle, happy Valentine's Day. Mwah, I love you. Grandma in New York, mwah, I love you. And to my aunties, aho, esquali kunaa. My mama, love you. Okay, so yesterday, guys, I was talking about my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law and how her sister worked, and still works probably today, at Penn State University. And I got to tell you, when that scandal broke out with Jerry Sandusky, guys, hi everyone, I'm Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel at forglobalpeace.com. I was driving through Pennsylvania when the scandal broke, and it was on the radio, and I was taking some peace flags to Ground Zero for the 10th anniversary of 9/11. So, yeah, I was on my way through Pennsylvania when that Jerry Sandusky story broke. But what I want to talk about, guys, it doesn't just involve Jerry Sandusky. You need to look up. You need to look up the history of all this stuff, because all naughty Illuminati roads lead back to the corrupt Queen of England, all the exploitation, desecration of the Native American tribal people, not just here in the United States, but from local to global, Africa included, okay? So that's what's happening. There's a hidden agenda by the naughty Illuminati ones that are dividing, conquering, and desecrating the bloodline. So that's what happened here in America to the Native American original bloodlines here. So what I'm trying to say is, I want you to look at this picture again. Yesterday in my video, I said there was 4 generations here. Well, there is. You could look at them and see it. But actually and factually, there was 5 generations here. And I'm going to prove that, okay? So here's my grandfather. His name was Jesus Figueroa. named Jesus, and I think because he was born in the month of December. So I think that's why he got named Jesus in Spanish, okay? So, and then this is my father, Anthony Figueroa. So, but what I want to say about my grandfather, too, his mother was Native American. You know what she did? She went in front of a Catholic church, she got a gallon of gasoline, and she poured it all over her body, and she lit herself on fire, and that was his mother's death. But I'm going to tell you something, guys. You want to know something? And they always called her crazy for that. But I got to tell you, people, my grandmother wasn't crazy. She was Native American indigenous tribal people who was protesting the corrupt Illuminati Jesuit Catholic Church. That's what that was. She was a protester, and I know it as sure as I'm standing here talking today. So, we ain't going to talk about who crazy and who isn't. No, we're going to talk about the family disease of alcoholism that the white man brought in to desecrate and divide and conquer families. And then they had the nerve to set up orphanages. So now, getting back to my grandfather's 38 children. Because of drama, trauma, and chaos in our family tree history. And I'm not just talking about my grandfather, Jesus Figueroa. I'm talking about my grandma Myrtle, too. She had to live a life of drama, trauma, and chaos. My grandfather, who was a full-blown alcoholic, used to put lit cigarettes out on her back on Friday nights while the children ran to scatter for their lives. And they so know it. And I'm going to show you this picture here. This is our lost child, and before my grandmother died, she got to get her child back. This is Madonna. This is my mother, Sheila, my grandmother, Myrtle Myers, who had to lose her children to drama, trauma, and chaos, people. And this didn't just happen in our family tree, people. I want you to understand that. It's happening to a lot of family trees. And poor people are being targeted. Their families are being targeted. Hi, everyone. I'm Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. And what I want to talk about, take a good hard look at corrupt Nazi Illuminati Cleveland, Ohio these days. Take a good hard look, because who's bringing in that heroin and fentanyl? Exactly. Do you know who that is? It ain't your local drug boys. No, it's not. And I'm going to get to the top of all that here in a few minutes. But I wanted to say we have 5 generations here that have been to hell and back. And my uncles had to be shipped out from corrupt naughty Illuminati, Ohio, all the way across to Boys Town, Nebraska. Now, I'm going to say something to you. How does this tie into the Penn State scandal? Going back to my sister-in-law, whose sister works there as a journalist, I'm going to tell you how it ties in. Because that Mr. Jerry Sandusky, who was working there and being a pedophile, the scandal also links in Boys Town, Nebraska. Not only Boys Town, Nebraska, but all these other orphanages and stuff. So right now, the scandalous 1% parasitical elite